Hey friends, it's Aki Dearest, and welcome everybody to another episode of the Otaku Monthly Favorites, where at the end of every month, I introduce you guys to different anime, different manga, different anime, and otaku related things that I've been introduced to within that given month. I don't know, I'm in a good mood right now today, guys. I guess I've just had a pretty good week, and as you guys can tell, I recolored my hair thanks to the wonderful Jenny doll. You guys can go follow her on Instagram. So girls, again, if you want some, I think she does guys too. That sounds weird out of context. She can also do guys' hair. That's what I wanted to say. Anyway, so all that out of the way, I'm going to introduce you guys to some things that I've been introduced to. So I want to talk about a manga that I've been taking a huge liking to, but also how I got screwed over a little bit on this. But before I get into that, let's cue that cue transition! So the manga that I've been reading, I just pulled this out of my ass, but the manga is called To Your Eternity. Now, this is made by the same person that did A Silent Voice, which I'm sure a lot of you girls and guys out there are big fans of, from the manga to the movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely do it. It's a wonderful, wonderful story about a deaf girl and a bully and they fall in love. I was really fascinated by that, and so I took an interest in wanting to read more stories from the same author, and it led me to Your Eternity. Now, before I get into the story and what I thought about it, here's what happened when I bought the manga. And I know that this is going to be a very minuscule problem on the spectacle of the world, and it's totally first world, but it's just irritating. So, to begin, I bought this book on Barnes & Noble, or at Barnes & Noble's physically, and I read it from beginning to end just fine. So, first volume, bought at Barnes & Noble, it's good to go. The second one is cut off. It's cut off and important dialogue got cut off, so I was left with a cliffhanger, not for anticipation to read the next book, but because of a printing problem. And I'm so irritated because this has happened before. It happened with when I bought Citrus, it happened with one of my Oyasumi Punpun books, and now it's happening off to Your Eternity. Like, is Amazon just printing things on their own and then people just care about printing and no one really checks it? Or, I mean, I understand that nobody has the time to read every book. It's just, I've gotten unlucky. I'm just tired of this happening. So I'm probably just gonna go stick with getting my books at a proper bookstore. Now with the story, let's get into that. In short, this is about an orb that comes down to earth, and everything that it touches, it will take that form. So it starts off as a rock, it starts off as a wolf, and then it starts off as a human, but it has to be taught basic human things that no one had to teach you. Now for the people that like to read their stuff digitally, To Your Eternity is also available on Bookwalker. You guys know I've shouted this out before, but I do have a discount code with them called Aki Dearest, where you guys can get $5 off your purchase. So if you guys want to give either this manga a read or anything else a read, then feel free to go use that discount. If not, that's all on you. But I usually still do like physical copies. It's nice to just feel the book turning pages. I like the feeling. I'm sure many of you can relate on that. Anyways, so with the next category I wanted to talk about, we're going to go over some alternatives of anime and otaku things that I've been introduced to within that given month. Transition! And the first thing I want to kick this off with is the Ninokuni 2 Collector's Edition, given by Bandai Namco. So here's some things that the Ninokuni 2 Collector's Edition has come with. It comes with, obviously, the video game, a Ninokuni, they should just call it that, Ninokuni. There's a Ninokuni plushie, the soundtrack for the game, a cool paper 3D craft display that you can make yourself, an art book where you guys can see the in progress of a lot of the characters and all of the designs of the world, and it also came with this super sick Ninokuni figure, which comes with the main characters of the story, as well as, I don't know what the dragon is because I haven't played it yet, but it also comes with 2 little knights, and I thought that was it, but apparently you can also wind down the bottom, turn the on switch, and then look what happens. They're alive. Well, they're not alive, but they're moving. I switched it on and I was just like, oh my god! I screamed so hard I farted. Now I haven't started playing it because I've been spending a lot of time on Breath of the Wild, Persona 5, Bayonetta 2, I'm about to get Kirby. My time, I have not been responsible with my time because I have been playing these games. That being said, because I haven't been playing Ninokuni 2 yet, my friend told me that there are no familiars in the second game, but I really hope that that's not true because the familiars were just a fun part of Ninokuni 1. It was like catching Pokemon and then you fed them like chocolate and you fed them like meat. No, they were all sweets. I remember they were all desserts. But hopefully in Ninokuni 2, it's just as vast, the side quests are almost seeming endless, and there's just a lot to explore even after you finish the story. So hopefully they still implement that and that there is still that magic that made Ninokuni 1 the way it was. Sometimes when I'm working, I play the full album of Ninokuni 1 and it just turns into a lot of da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na, cause I love Ninokuni, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's a cool game! Now, if we can only get our hands on Oliver's wand, that would be nice. I am kind of obsessed with this thing called SUMIKKOGURASHI. Now, you might be wondering, what the hell is that? I'm trying to figure out how to explain what this is. It's like these mascots where each one represents, I guess, loneliness. So we got one that represents a polar bear because the polar bears are either in the North Pole or the South Pole. We got another one that's like a little tempura crumb because it's supposed to represent when you bite down a tempura, the crumbs fall, and so they're lonely too. It's a super cute like set of characters and I've really just adored them when I was starting to notice them more when I was in Japan. But I went to Little Tokyo and my mom actually bought me some SUMIKKOGURASHI notebooks and she also got me this SUMIKKOGURASHI pencil case. So I guess you could say I've taken another sort of collector's hobby. The third thing is, you remember when I introduced like this jacket from Pink City Graham in the last Otaku Monthly Favorites? It was the black Acura jacket. They sent me 2 more jackets and one of them is the same jacket from Acura except it's red. Just like in the original. Let me put this on for you guys. Let me get down here so you guys can see me. So, it's reversible, just like the last jacket. There are pockets on both sides, and it has a different design on each one. The design on the black one is just like the one on the red one, but with a few changes. So the screenshots that were on the sleeves for the black jacket were in black and white. This one is in color, which is really nice. And here are some designs on this arm as well, and I think it looks absolutely sick. Oh yeah, let me show you the back as well, which makes me really debating what side is my favorite. So let me know in the comment section what you guys like. Or not. I mean, it's not detrimental. I'm not gonna kill ya. Transition! So I did jump into some anime for March, but none of which I have kept up with yet or have finished. But that also includes Be the Beginning, which I don't really want to finish it. It wasn't really my cup of tea. The other one is Children of the Whales. I think I got distracted, so I had to drop for a little bit, but I might pick up on that. Both of which are on Netflix. The third one that I watched in the beginning of March, soon after I came back from Japan, is called Dr. Slump. So I knew what Dr. Slump was, I just never took the time to watch it. And literally the only reason that I wanted to watch it was because I've always seen this character, and up until March I decided to just give her a chance because when I went to Japan there is a lot of figures of her, so I wanted to dwell into some much older anime, especially the one that happened before Dragon Ball. So I went in there and I feel like I would have been really addicted if I had started when I was younger. Like, I'm basically reliving memories that I never made. And I don't think you necessarily need to start from episode 1. You can really kind of start from any episode. Like a lot of children's shows, they're sort of half episodic, but each one is a new episode just in case of, you know, kids' attention spans. So anyways, the one thing that I wanted to introduce in the last category that I'll include here is that I bought an Arale cap. And I posted this on my Twitter and I was like, my hair inspo because, you know, Kim Kardashian references, yeah. And it also just matched with the purple hair, and I do wear glasses, so I just thought this is perfect. I just wanted to get it for the hell of it, so I bought this on Amazon and they just shipped it here from Japan, and so there you go, I got an Arale cap. But that was everything in the Otaku Monthly Favorites that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below of what you guys thought of everything that was shown. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and subscribe to my channel for more anime and otaku related content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!